How do things change for you with Xavier?
Yeah, I mean, I just have the green dot. I'll communicate to the defense. From a role perspective, it doesn't change too much. We have some guys stepping up to fill in for his role, and I'll continue to kind of do what I've been doing.
Do you feel comfortable with the green dot?
Yeah. No, I've had the mic since OTAs. He has it on game day, and so I'm comfortable with it. I'm used to it, just communicating, and yeah, it should be fun.
How much do you have to help Dane when he's out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a process, throughout the week. He's been doing a great job of learning and growing up to this point in the season, and so this will be an exciting time for him to show who he's about in a bigger capacity. All right, guys, appreciate it.
I came a little bit late, so
Yeah,
apologies
you're
if
good.
I asked this. The Xavier news, how tough is that for you guys as teammates, and what did he tell you?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, obviously, as teammates, as friends. It's something you don't want to hear, but it happens. Freak things happen, and it's crazy. But we're going to be resilient and just try to find a way going forward to fill a tough void to fill.
He said he addressed it with you guys. It's kind of a weird thing, right? Like, obviously, you guys are grown men who are entitled to do whatever you guys want to do on your bye week. But did he have to apologize in some way, or
No, he never had to apologize to us. I mean, he just said kind of what it is. He called me and told me what it was whenever it happened, and yeah, it's tough. Obviously, you could look at it from a team perspective. It's tough, but I looked at it right away from a personal perspective, make sure he was all right and everything. I know it's a scary thing. You're on a trip, you get hurt, you're injured, but it's part of life, part of the situation, and so I think all of us took it kind of with a grain of salt and just moved forward.
what did you do on your bike?
I was down in Florida. I was relaxing with the wife. I was poolside most of the time.
What's that?
I was yeah. As you can see from your guy, you can get this on camera. I was repping the Irish on Saturday, and that was from the previous week. So they're on a roll right now. I got to hit up Dex later on.
Did you guys have a bet?
We didn't. He was complaining about the game plan and all this other stuff. Irish play complete games, versus tough teams. Now they got to raise that versus the not as tough teams.
What about taking over the play calling duty?
Yeah.
How familiar are you with that? I assume you do it probably a little in practice.
Yeah, so I have the mic in practice. I've had it since OTAs. I feel comfortable relaying the plays and communicating. We had a good system. Me and Zay, he's communicating the plays, and I'm communicating kind of everything else for the defense. And so now it's on other guys to kind of raise their level of communication and kind of get that line flowing because it's smooth. It means that we're on a very personal level where we can communicate openly, and so yeah, it's going to take some other guys to step up, but I feel comfortable in my role.
How much does it hurt the defense not to have him there as a player, skill-wise? What he brings to the defense.
Yeah, I mean he's a rising star in this league. It's tough to replace. He's a guy who's been holding down the deep part of the field for us. Is able to do some good things for us, play fundamental football. And so I think the emphasis has to be on guys just to not let it feel like there's such a big hole. And that's going to take, honestly, just a community of guys right now to step up and fill the roles that he's been able to play, all the season and past year.
As an athlete, is it the hardest thing to accept that you may have let your teammates down when something like that happens?
It's tough, I think out of anything, you look at yourself first. And so I'm not one to say you let us down because you didn't let us down. You just, freak things happen. And so, yeah, I think he's feeling fine. And right now he's been in the meeting rooms leading us still, being vocal about the defense because that's who he is. He's our vocal leader. Same way Shep is a vocal leader on the offense and has still been around. That's what makes his team special is that he's staying around and helping us communicate, helping the young guys, helping Dane, helping some of these other guys come up. And that's huge right there. You can either fold or you can rise to the occasion, and he's been rising for us.
Julian, you guys have had to overcome a lot of injury obstacles this year. How does that help, and where does this rank among the things you guys have had to overcome? Yeah,
I mean, we're resilient, and I say that, you can be resilient in games, coming back from when you're down. But, guys have been getting banged up. Guys have had freak things happen to them right now this season. And that's just kind of the story of what it is. But guys have stepped up, and that's what good teams do. Players step up in key situations and fill voids.
Jason just said he felt unfazed by this. This is like we're going to come do the job.
Yeah.
Do you feel that confidence when you're around him?
Yeah, and on a schematic level and on a football level, yeah, I guess you could be unfazed to, you know, I know I have to be here earlier, be later, help guys out to get them up to the level that they need to be at come game day. On a personal level, it's hard not to be phased. That's your friend. That's your guy you go to work with every day. That to have this happen to him, it stinks.
Julian, on last Tuesday we talked to Joe Shane, and he said he was hoping to get some extension talks rolling with some guys. He didn't mention you by name, but all the smart people in the media connected you to that, obviously, as a free agent who's playing a big role. Did you have any interest in getting that rolling? Do you want to test free agency? How do you feel?
I'll say this. I love playing here. I really enjoy the people here. Yeah, it's been a blast these past few years, and I respect the hell out of Shane and everybody upstairs. So yeah, if something can get done, I'd love to get it done. But the Bible was that time to kind of figure things out and be involved in it. And right now I'm letting them handle it, my agent handle it, and kind of focusing on now this bigger role for me and do my thing. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is right now.
Julian, obviously business is business, but do you want to finish your career as a Giant? Is this where you want to be for the rest of your career?
Yeah, I mean, that term, once a Giant, always a Giant, is something that has been appealing. I've been around some greats, Zach DiAsi, Eli Manning, just to name a couple. And so, yeah, it is appealing. I love it here. My family, my wife, we enjoy it here. And so, yeah, that'd be something that's appealing to me, but at the same time, you got to do what's best for you. And so that's kind of the line I have to walk.